Ah, okay, okay, okay. That is also great thing that you are taking out of your house. Yeah, I am student. Mm, I'm studying in like you can say like philosophical stuff. Ah, okay, great. So, would you like to share something with us? Sorry. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm confused. Why there? Hi, Jane.
Jen, would you like to come off? Hi, Jen. Hi. How are you?
Yes, guys, I'm eating. I will be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, okay.
See you later.
Kabale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
fine.
kind of philosophy do you like? What kind of philosopher do you like?
Do you like so like no? I mean like I'm exploring every philosophy like Western philosophy, maybe Buddhism and Western philosophies, Stoicism, Existentialism, everything.
Everything. Which one do you like the not most so far?
Mm, I don't know because every philosophy has its own pros and cons. So I don't have any opinion about any philosophical terminology because every phi- philosophy has its own advantages, has its own path.
Hmm.
Like if you're talking about Stoicism, so Stoicism has like its own path. Like you need to focus and be stoic, be ambitious, everything. And if you're talking about Buddhism, so in Buddhism, it's kind of get rid of your suffering, pain, sorrows, like that.
Mostly studied Western philosophy because I grew up in France.
Okay.
But I've been interested in, yeah, I mean, I studied philosophy in France, but I also studied 1 year in China, so I studied Chinese philosophy,
Ah,
and I was interested in comparative philosophy, Indian philosophy as well. I'm really interested in any kind of system of thought, different
so
different ways of thinking,
uh
and
like, would you like to share
in terms
something
of
about
European,
Chinese philosophy?
sorry,
Would you like to share something about Chinese philosophy?
about Chinese philosophy. Yeah, sure. But just before, I wanted to say that in terms of European philosophy, I mostly like any classical texts like Plato, Aristotle, and
Mm-hmm.
German philosophy in particular. I like Kant, Heidegger, and I like German ideology and metaphysics
Ah,
because I enjoy learning languages. I also like analytics, like Wittgenstein or philosopher like that. But I think that Wittgenstein's perspective is a little. flat when it comes to metaphysics.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, about you asked me about Chinese philosophy. Nowadays, I'm reading. I'm interested in learning about something called sasang medicine, which
Sorry,
is Korean traditional medicine,
Sasang.
and yes, and it has actually like it's really interesting because its basis, its foundation, it's from Chinese medicine and Chinese philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
But Sasang medicine is quite difficult to understand, but the basis of it is yin and yang. So, are you familiar
Not really. Means
with yin?
I heard this, but not really.
Mhm. I think, yeah, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
one thing I'm wondering about is like where exactly like did that come from? Maybe the history behind yin and yang would be interesting to look at. Um, but basically, yin is you know the symbol yin and yang,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's like a black part and a white part, right?
Mm, yeah.
And then like the white dot and the black dot. So the black part is yin. So yin represents something that's dark, the night, the moon, femininity, passivity. Yang represent the white part. It's the sun, the light, action, masculinity, and apparently in the universe there's always a balance of these both energies.
Mm, yeah. It's stoicism because as like I'm in my 20s and I'm struggling in my life, so that's why right now I'm following stoicism. Means
Oh, really?
I don't know
So,
about every
what do you,
so- sorry.
what do you like about Stoicism, and how does it help you in your life?
Okay, so stoicism is basically means I don't think yeah that any philosophy will really help you to get recover from your struggle period or anything. It's kind of just path, and that you just need to like follow it according to your scenarios, like whatever happening in your life. So that's what I thought. Means it's nothing to do with this. There is nothing to do with these terms like stoicism and existentialism and nihilism. It's within you only, and it just means I'm just exploring this stuff. I'm not really into that. If you are following stoicism, then you just need to follow each and every uh, each and every word which is mentioned in stoicism.
Here, I think expanding you know very much about philosophies, different philosophies. Can you tell
Yeah.
me what is Stoicism? I don't know about Stoicism.
Ex-
I'm oh, go ahead, Raj.
No, no, go ahead. I think he asked the question that is tell
What
us
is
about
Stoicism?
stoicism. Hmm.
I think Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches us basically to kind of accept, endure reality as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was interested in hearing what's your take on this, Raj, since you're into it right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm not okay. So like let me share whatever like I think. So Stoicism is
Okay.
kind of Greek philosophy, which is like the Zeno was there, and he introduced this kind of terms that is Stoicism, and mm,
Yeah,
it's
bro,
sorry.
I want to add something.
Mm-hmm.
I just what happened with me actually, yaar. Uh, I prepared for an exam and I tried it. I tried very hard, and then ultimately, I met with some unfortunate accident. So so at that time I can't do anything. It's not in my hands. I tried every possible factor. I tried to do everything, but at the end I had to accept, and it take me it take me long time to accept the truth. It's like a breakup, yaar. When you have a hard when you have a breakup, then also this philosophy works, and it takes a real courage to accept the reality. Ultimately you have to accept that. If
Mm.
you don't, if you can't accept it right now, you are going to waste your few you are going to waste your months or years.
According to Zeno, it's different. According to Emmanuel, it's different. According to Buddha, it's different. So it's depend on their experiences, like what kind of experience they had in their life. So they just like interpret with their own life experiences. Like yeah, according to me, so you need to do this, and so there is nothing like you can control according to Zeno and according to Buddha, so that you are the only one who is gonna recover from your sorrows and pain and suffering. So it's their own experiences, and we are just reading it and trying to implement them in our life. So I mean, the philosophical term or the information can be differ from person to person according to expanding voice. It can be the different according to you, it can be different according to site, it can be different according to me, like yeah,
bro
so that's
bro, but I think na, actually you are right, and you raised a very valid question. What I think,
Mhm,
yeah, words like stoicism, these are just a fancy word of our
yeah.
reality. Actually,
Mhm,
if you try to observe, if you carefully observe, then that these words are already included in our Indian philosophy in different words. Actually, these are the reality, but just packed in a fancy word. That's what I think. I think, yeah,
mhm,
accept the reality and do whatever you can to achieve your goals. These are the things which are told by every parents to their kids, to their offsprings. That's what I think.
you're absolutely right. But the thing is that I already mentioned that it's like it differs like to person. So according to Buddha, he speaks about sorrow, suffering, pain, that you are the only one who is gonna get recover from it. According to Zeno, it's different. According to Aristotle, it's different. According to Frederick, it's different. So yeah, it depends on their own experiences. So yeah, that's what I think philosophy is. You can also introduce something new into this philosophical world.
Yeah, bro, introducing something new is not possible. I can give fantasy name. I can give new packaging to
Yeah,
the same thing.
I mean it's already there.
That's
I
what
mean it's already there. But the thing is that we just experienced it, and then we are trying to make it. We are trying to make it as it was that like according to any other philosophers that they tried to make it.
yeah.
Question is for Raj. I was wondering when you said that you are struggling with life nowadays, like, can I ask you what kind of struggles?
Okay. So I mean like struggle mean to say not really into like how can I explain? It's like I mean
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. But love failure is
no
that
no it's no psych is kind of psychopath the person, so that's why like she said that. So you can say that like it's related to my job thing or maybe related to my career. You can say that.
okay? Okay. So, but you're a student, right? So you don't have to
Mm,
worry about your career right now.
no, but
Do
yeah.
you? Do you?
Psych. Yeah, you should go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, listen.
Yeah. So is it related to your job?
Not really means as I mentioned that I am a student, so not really big, but like I'm thinking about my future.
Okay. Okay. Well, one question that I have for you guys, one thing that I've been thinking about like these days. I know it's weird that I'm thinking about this, but um, because I thought in the past in another period of my life that I kind of knew what it was, but I was wondering, oh, are you outside? How would you define love?
Hmm.
What is love for you?
Yeah, can I say counter? But what my mentor told me and what I experienced with, I can tell you. Yeah, it depends upon the personality. The personality one, type one personality is those who want something in love in return. So for them, love is just trading or a mutual kind of thing. So in that kind of love, you will feel pain every time. What I think. And in second kind of love, what my mentor told me, and from I think that is practical in real life as well. The kind of love that is selfless love. In that kind of love, even your partner hurts you, even you get heartbreak, you won't suffer. You you think about the mutual growth. So I
The
think
mutual what?
that
The
love,
mutual what?
mutual growth.
Mm-hmm.
In second kind of love, that is selfless love. You know your boundaries, and I think suffering is not there in selfless love, especially according to me. I don't know much about love because I haven't, but according to me, what I encountered or what I feel, this is the love.
I feel like, from a philosophical point of view, if we go back to Plato, each concept like as an essence. So there's the essence of love.
Ma'am, I
Love
want your real, I want your real example. I agree what Plato said, but what do you think from your own perspective?
universal, and that doesn't depend on situation. Because so in philosophy, what we try to do is to always find the truth. So the truth that applies in every situation. So we can't say in philosophy we can't say, oh, it depends. Love is this in this case and love is that in this other case. We're trying to find what's the trait that that's in common in every situation.
Yeah, I have answer about that. I have here for if you want, if you are figuring out what is universal love. I think I want to answer it in a different way. But I want to answer uh, in the terms of pleasure. I want to answer love in the term of pleasure. So what I think, na yaar, uh, doing things in your own way gives you pleasure. So according to that, love means if somebody is
Raj, what do you guys think?
So, for me, if you're talking in in a philosophical way, so there is no meaning for love, I think. But like if you're talking in general, so love is kind of deep emotional thing which we experience when we are when we are with our loved ones, like maybe with our family or friends, like that. When we care for them, and like when we are supporting them. So like so this is basically love for me. So it's kind of like the care and the and the
wow,
support we do for each other. That is love for me. And like if, so as like you are saying in philosophical way, so philosophical way, philosophy doesn't see it as like it's kind of emotion. It just it's like how can I say, like it's kind of choice. Yeah, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. It's the care and support, right? So if someone is far away and you care about them, that's love.
Yeah, you can say that means like you are like uh I mean you like you care about that person, about their emotion and the bond you shared with each other, like uh, through the conversations that you you are having with them. So you can say that. So that is also kind of love. It is not like only that you need to care about that person and you need to support that person. It can be like it can be verbal love. Is, like I'm not sure, but yeah, direct
What if
loves.
that person is someone that you loved a big part of your life, but that person hurt you? Do
Mm,
you still care about them, or
can I answer it? What I think. Mm, you asked a question that if a person hurts you and you are in love with him. So I think
not necessarily like romantic love? I'm talking about love in general.
I'm getting what you want to say. There,
Hmm.
if somebody is inflicting pain for your growth, so definitely a person should accept it. But if it is a toxic scolds us for our betterment, so there is nothing wrong in that
Yeah,
scenario.
but
Can I answer?
sometimes.
Can I answer? Can I
Yes,
answer?
yes, sure.
Depend how much he hurt, why he hurt. If he hurt intentionally, block that person permanently. If he hurt unintentionally, give the chance only once. Depend करता है how much person hurt, why he hurt. And if you tell this thing you did, I got hurt, and he did not change his way, then block that person. You are not a someone object.
But if our parents hurt us, if our parents
No, no,
left
no.
us, or
Parents you can't replace. The when you have opportunity, you can replace the people you need. You are not here to tolerate someone abuse. If you allow to once, they can do it again. If you set your boundaries, people don't have a audacity to do the wrong things with you again. If you don't give the lesson in a first place to them.
But
Okay, what if
what if that scolding or that slap is for your growth or for your betterment?
So that's why I ask now, in which sense people hurt you? That's important.
Okay, I got you now. I got you. What you want to say.
but
Hmm.
sometimes like when someone hurts you, and I think that's most of the time, it's not necessarily because they want your betterment or because they're intentionally hurting you, but just because
Hmm.
they're seeing things from their point of view, from their systems of system of thoughts, their framework of thinking. Their way of thinking is different, and in their world, in their view, they didn't do
Hmm.
anything wrong. They just did whatever they needed to do to protect themselves.
Then they
Sometimes
are
like,
toxic
we
people.
protect ourselves and we hurt other people, and other people do the same. They are protecting themselves, their system.
What I think, na, ma'am, actually, every person perceive a world according to their comprehending abilities. So if a person wants that we should we should if a person want to dictate us, so I think first we should give him the clarity. And if he don't agree with us, I think it is better to let go of that kind of person. That's what I think, according to me. Raj, what do you think, yeah?
As per my point of view, whatever Raindrop said, she was like absolutely right for that, because it depends on the how much amount, how much depth that the people hurts you. It depends on that, and also but and you shared that one example, Kabali, that the parent one. So parent one example was also like absolutely of their action.
You know, Raj, people are very selfish in this world and they have a lot of narcissism. They don't think about yourself. When they have opportunity, everyone think about themselves. So they don't care how much they're gonna hurt you, how much pain they're gonna cause you. Because people
Yeah.
love
Mhm.
themselves. People are selfish. Nobody's love you, nobody care you without any reason. That's the point.
Yeah, raindrop, you, yes,
Hmm.
it is such a blanket ban statement actually.
How?
Here people have different personalities. We can't generalize everyone. But I think, yeah,
Okay.
because I have encountered so many good people as well. It depends upon our surrounding. We can't say that everyone is selfish. So that is the thing.
I think everyone is selfish. I believe I'm selfish for myself. You are selfish for yourself.
I am selfish for myself, but it doesn't mean that I can't sacrifice myself for others, because I have encountered so many people. They sacrifice themselves for myself. I am not talking about my parents. I have such a beautiful friends, such a beautiful mentors. So I don't relate to it because I partially agree with you, but no.
You are like right only, because like as per my experience, so like I experienced whatever like Raindrop said, and I also experienced whatever you said, bro, Kavali. So like it depends person to person what kind of personality, what kind of humanity they are holding.
Yes.
Yes, yes, bro. Yes,
You
that's
can't
what
say that. Mhm. You can't say ki like everyone is like everyone is
selfish.
selfish or not, or like narcissist. So it depends on their personality. It depends on their character they are holding. Yeah,
There,
yeah, I mean at the end, everyone is selfish only. Not like ki that
bro,
I will sacrifice my life for this person. It's not like that.
bro, you used a word narcissist. So can you all tell me how to deal with such a narcissist person? Because I also met
Ignore
with
them, ignore them, ignore them.
Best option, block them.
mere
That's it.
Ignore them.
block, like yeah, blocking is only possible in a virtual world. In reality, you you can't block them. So
So
some
ignore
Just
them.
ignore them.
Even
First of all, you don't need to tell them they are a narcissistic. First of all,
Hmm.
they can. First of all, you don't do that shit anymore because they can kicked out from the group or family members. Just ignore them and praise them in the front of them. Whatever they want, and has a less connection or communication with them in your real life if you can do that. In online world, you can block them. That's how I deal with them. Mm.
But let them live in their delusional world then, and just ignore them.
yeah, I think by praising them, we should not encourage them. Sometimes na, I show them their place, and and one day what happened? Yeah, a person. There was a heated argument between me and such, such, such kind of such
Hmm?
kind
Your
of
Hello,
voice is breaking.
personality person.
Your voice is breaking, Kapali.
Am I
hello.
audible? Hello, hello, hello,
Yeah, yeah,
hello.
you're audible.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, actually, one day I had an heated argument with such kind of person, and I just hit him back and run away. So sometime we should show them their place where they belong to. So
Okay, so like
definitely.
it means like
You fall for the trap. You fall for the trap. You want your negative emotion. They want your negative and positive emotion. You don't hate them back. You fall for their trap.
Yeah,
Everyone
Even they
orthodox
feel
or
pleasure.
heterodox.
They feel pleasure. They feel very good when somebody fight with them.
Hello.
yeah,
I
you're right. Yeah, but raindrops, I think like sometime we need to fight.
sometimes we need to fight. That's how we think. But narcissistic want your negative emotion. When you don't fall for their trap, they collapse. That's the best response to them. They intentionally provoke you. They intentionally want you can fight with them. And the best if you ignore them. How somebody can ignore you? Why somebody's not talking to you? Why he's not speaking? If you
Like
stop
ignoring,
giving their supply, they will
hmm,
die.
yeah, like ignoring them is the best option.
Deal with them.
yeah, I think in virtual world it is easy to deal, but in reality, na, uh,
It is not that's you
not.
think. First of all, in an online world, you can't figure out them. They are narcissistic people. That's
Mm,
most difficult thing.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
But in a real life, if you can't replace that person, they are very toxic. That's true. They can't leave you. If you want to get rid of them, they suddenly become very nice, politely. Suddenly, lot of love appears in their eyes for you. That's a problem. They can't easily leave.
Mm, but what do you think expanding?
Mm.
sorry.
What do you think about such kind of persons?
What kind of person? Narcissist?
Narcissist.
Narcissistic
Yeah.
kind of person.
How to deal with
Narcissistic.
narcissistic people.
Um, I don't know if I don't know if I've encountered anyone like that. And in my personal life, what I try to do is always put myself in the other person's shoes. And, you know, I thought that was always a good thing. I was always like, no matter what happened, also maybe because I have a different lifestyle than most people. Like, even before, like, taking a break and stuff, I was a freelancer. So I have um, I'm a philosopher. So I've always thought that it's important to have time to think, right? Whereas I feel like most people don't have this freedom of thinking.
So
So whenever something happens, I feel like I overthink the situation, and I always try when something happens. I think like, okay, why does this person behave this way? What happened? And then usually, after thinking a lot, I always understand their point of view. The problem is like in certain situation, it translated to me self-abandoning, meaning that because I understood the other person's perspective so well, I always forgive. I always thought, okay, I understand why this person is acting that way. I understand. So I came at a point where I was thinking, okay, because I studied psychology, because I think a lot, and I understand different kind of perspectives, I 100%, 200% understand why this person acted this way. But I don't want to accept this anymore. I don't want to be treated like this. I don't want to. I don't want to be affected that way. But the problem is, mm, it's like I feel like I have really strong principles, and when it comes to talking to other people, maybe they're busy with their lives, and when I confront them, they're like, "Hey, so I don't have time for this," and they don't want to think about it. They don't want to reflect, like, "Oh, what did I do wrong?" And so for me it becomes really difficult, and they would say like, oh, it's because you're too sensitive, and they don't see it's a big deal because it's not necessarily about the act in itself but more about the principle. So sometimes I have a certain principle because I know what happens when the person doesn't respect the principle again and again, but then they see it as something very minor, and they're like, why do you keep talking about this? But they don't want to say sorry, they don't want to reflect, they don't want to hurt someone without knowing, right? So I want to know because I don't want